Good morning, everyone, and welcome to week 3 of my vault. And once again, I've simmed everything I could possibly get to basically get a gauge on what I'd like to see. The best thing we can get here, so I have 3 mythic vault slots this week, all 714 eye level, because we're 6 out of 8 mythic now, and cleared all the bosses this week, so it might be juicy. The absolute best thing we can get by some margin are the Soul Hunter's boots on Mythic. I currently have them on normal, but the first boss Mythic ring wouldn't be bad either, especially because I don't think I'm first in line for it if it drops in the raid. But if it does drop, I might still have to wait and see on what's our Devastation Evoker gets maybe. Because if he picks it out of his vault, then I'll probably get it from the raid, and then I would have to wait. But the Interlopers are a very safe bet for me to pick right away. So even though Mythic tier legs are doing fairly well here, I actually already have a pair of like there would need to be catalysted, but I do have a pair of Mythic track legs from Metasavesh hard mode. So I think I would be happier to see shoulders because I don't have that at all, and obviously the Natty token it only drops from Dementius if I'm reading this right. So yeah, let's have a look, right? Making sure my loot spec is set to, well, it's set to survival at the moment. I think I'll set it to just because a weapon from Lumithar wouldn't be bad either for future proofing. Let's have a look. Interloper's chain boost, please. That's not Interloper's chain boost, but it is shoulders and legs, which are mid, and also Mythic track helm, also order bashers. Okay. So I'll need to think about this for a little bit. I mean, the legs probably just straight up don't make sense. But, I mean, it's a little bit of a short-term versus long-term thing, because upgrading eye level on legs is just better than upgrading eye level on shoulders. Helm would require me to catalyst, and I already have 714 in that department, or 710, whereas my shoulders actually 704, so there's a bit more eye level to be gained immediately from shoulders. So this one will require a bit of simming, I think. But that's interesting too. I'm going to be simming for Nexus King here, because that's the next boss that we're interested in. So I'm going to hop this up. Hop into Raid Bots. Open that on this video as well. Okay. So, and I'm also going to be crafting this week. So there's a few things we want to set up here. Firstly, max out Valor Stones. So I don't want that to be the limiting factor. I have 1 Catalyst charge. For this week, I will have another 90 Gilded Crests. I will have 1 Spark. And that's about, I also have an Enchanted Rune Crest, because I haven't spent that yet. And so, yeah, let's check it out. I also have a socket rating in my bag, so that's good. So let's see, Catalyst is Helm. And pick that out of Great Vaults. And then send upgrades on it. I think, yeah, I'm not going to socket it because I'd rather socket the crafted braces, which I'm definitely doing. And then there's the shoulders. I could upgrade those as well. And the chest I could upgrade because I already have that on Mythic track. It's just not upgraded. And then I could send the bracers to 704 with a socket. And that's pretty just definitely happening, I would think. I guess I could also sim sending them to 720 with Gilded, but I'm almost certain that's not going to be worth it, but we'll sim it just for completion's sake. Yeah, Order Bashes I'm just not interested in, but I might add like Glyph Edge Gauntlets here, see if that's worth anything. I would need to pick another tier slot though. We currently have an off-piece. Let's have a look. Yeah, but add those in. I'm gonna make them with Writhing because I still don't have a weapon. So let's just remove that. Set it to Writhing, delete the extra. And let's see, Interlopers, we're just gonna keep this way. Because yeah, I can't upgrade them any further even if I wanted to. Then there's well, I could pick out the legs straight up. I guess I'll have to sim that option. Okay, and then there's these Mythic track ones, which I could send to the Catalyst. No point simming them at any lower than what I currently have, so I'm just gonna sim them high like this. And make sure I haven't lost track of what I'm simming. Okay, so far looks solid. Let me have a look. Let me just check what's my tier set situation? Where do I have my off piece at the moment? Because why can I not, why is this glove sim not working out? I guess it's because my weapons are, like I cannot have 2 writhing armor bending maybe? Or I need to do do a version where I remove the embellishment on the weapon. Yeah, that works. Okay. I don't really think I want to upgrade rings. Like, it seems really inefficient. Same with necks. Like, I'd almost sooner craft a neck. I guess maybe that's worth simming. So, like, ring of earthen. Let's just search for a ring of earthen craftsmanship. So it's a 720. Good mastery. Yeah, we can do this kind of sim for now. We will have to cut down somewhere at some point. Making sure that both sockets whenever we're simming jewelry. Okay, good start. Making sure that I'm only simming one of every kind here. We gotta find a few iterations, so let's have a look. This could take a while to sim this. Of these 2 rings, I'd say this one is definitely the better one, so I'm just gonna hard lock that in. And I believe that should cover us. So this sims, every way to spend our gildeds, every relevant way I can think of at least, and our vault and our craft for this week. So yeah, I'll be back once the sim is done. All right, I'm back and the sim has been run, and it looks like I'm picking out the shoulders here, which actually, yeah, that suits me fine. But then I'll be catalysting these mythic track legs I have, and full sending upgrades on those. I'll probably have to run a few WoW audits and check what the competition is like for those in the raid first, but it's pretty likely I'll end up picking them. So not the worst vault, especially because we're fighting Nexus King and they didn't seem to have nerfed it this reset. And phase 1, just surviving phase 1 is monstrously difficult. So getting upgrades on these items that give a lot of stamina, like legs and shoulders and stuff, like main slot pieces that aren't trinkets and whatnot, generally a pretty good thing. So yeah, can't complain too much about this. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you boys and girls next time. Bye bye.